A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, or good afternoon and good evening, depending on which part of the world you're tuning in from. Nevertheless, thank you so much for joining us here today and welcome to the first ever Malaysia Tech Month 2020. My name is Julie Woon and I'm delighted to be your host for today. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for taking the time to join us here on this virtual platform, enabling us to connect even in these unpredictable times. Now, before we dive in any further, I'd like to share a brief background on the Malaysia Tech Month 2020 and what these 2 days would entail. Now, the Malaysia Tech Month 2020, or MTM 2020 for short, is initiated by Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, MDEC, in this month of November as a month-long curation of the nation's most robust digital and virtual immersions, enabled by visionary leaders and courageous investors, showcasing Malaysia's world-class technology and digital innovations to both local and global investors alike. MTM 2020 is in line with MDEC's aspiration to firmly establish Malaysia as the heart of digital ASEAN and reinforce Malaysia's goal to be the regional digital powerhouse by nurturing emerging global champions to thrive along IR 4.0 in the spirit of delivering shared prosperity for all fellow Malaysians. Now, before we begin, allow me to share with you just a few housekeeping announcements. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to comment and submit your questions via the Q&A comment box. Meeting and chat rooms for all attendees are also available for your networking convenience. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to begin the inaugural Malaysia Tech Month 2020 with the welcome remarks by the CEO of MDEC, Puan Surina Shukri.
Good morning. My name is Surina Shukri. I'm CEO of Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, or MDEC. Welcome to our inaugural Malaysia Tech Month 2020. So this event, I'm super excited to welcome you to Malaysia Tech Month 2020, which is really an expansive take on Malaysia Tech Week that we had in 2019. This is a capstone event for MDEC, building upon some of the engaging content that we put out over the last 6 months. Our e-commerce summit, our SME digital summit, workforce, my digital workforce, gaming. Malaysia Tech Month really is all about shining a spotlight on our tech ecosystem, our digital economy, and some of the great things that the ecosystem has to offer. COVID-19 has certainly accelerated the need for digital development, and we all today live in a world that's now digital by default. But having said that, we are also much more connected to each other than normal. We are super excited to be bringing Malaysia Tech Month virtually, and the power of connectivity, we're able to bring to you some of the best thought leaders in the world to showcase some of their latest thinking and content with all of us here in Malaysia. With the initiatives that are now in play, we at MDEC, as well as our partners, hope to be able to put our best foot forward to make sure that digitalization is easy and accessible for all. After all, there should really be no barriers as far as adopting, when it comes to opening doors and helping people learn and embrace and make that leap into the digital revolution. So what can participants expect from Malaysia Tech Month 2020? Content around some of the latest and emerging trends as far as digital is concerned, brought to you by MDEC and our thought partners from across the globe. We do look forward to an engaging month of webinars and showcases that will be running throughout all of November. Enjoy.
This has been an unprecedented year, accelerating critical digital and tech pivots in a new normal. The Malaysia Tech Month 2020 will highlight the nation's digital innovation leadership, establishing Malaysia as the heart of digital ASEAN. With close to 25-year track record leading the ICT and digital economy growth, the Malaysia Digital Economy Corporation, MDEC, is ready to lead the nation to make the digital leap into the fourth industrial revolution. MDEC has a 3-point winning formula, reskilling and upskilling Malaysians to thrive in the next normal and take the opportunities in the fourth industrial revolution, boosting startups, digitalizing SMEs and globalizing scale-ups. Fast-track investments into game, animation, AI, blockchain and more emerging tech sectors. Join us at Malaysia Tech Month 2020 and benefit from the best of Malaysia. Land and expand in Malaysia, heart of digital ASEAN.
Thank you, Puan Serena. Always a pleasure hearing you speak, as your drive and passion towards spurring the nation's digital economy is undeniable. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we will be moving on to our next session, which will begin very shortly. To join, just click on the Join Session tab on the virtual platform, and we'll see you there.